Yes, YouTube, what are we saying? It has been a while since I've uploaded. I think it's been about 3 weeks. So today I've got an absolute banger. Around this time last year, I finished my cut around this time and I lost 30 kilograms in 24 weeks. I went from 100, so I put the picture here, to 70 kilos, absolutely diced, a little bit flat, in the space of 6 months. It was an insane transformation. And I locked in for a photo shoot for about 16 weeks out of 24. The exact process, exact tips and tricks that I used to help me lose all this weight. So first and foremost, nutrition. Obviously the main thing you want to be in is a calorie deficit. Let's say you go onto a calorie deficit, right? Let's say 2000. You'll follow that until you hit a stall with your weight, because you can't be in a calorie deficit forever. Once you hit a stall with your weight, then what you do is lower the calories, mainly the carbs, and keep the protein high. Diet Cokes / black coffee. So this is a game changer. The reason why you want to use either one of those two is black coffee in the morning helps with suppressing your appetite. Diet Cokes in the evening, again, helps with suppressing your appetite. I do prefer Coke Zeros though, but again, it just stops you snacking. It kind of channels that peckish feeling you have with something that has 0 calories in it. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Pretty obvious for this one, add a little bit more, but this should be like the standard for most of you. You weigh 200 pounds, 200 grams of protein. Pretty fucking simple. Smaller spoons, again, another underestimated tool. If you've got a baby spoon, you're gonna eat the food a little bit slower, which then will allow digestion whilst you eat the meal, so you can stay full for a longer period of time. Satiating food groups, so stay away from stuff like bread. I was mainly just having like pasta, rice, sweet potatoes. So potatoes is statistically known to be the most satiating food group, so it fills you up for the longest. Oats is a good one. Anything that's going to keep me as full as possible, and obviously protein with plenty of fruit and veg. And then this has got to be my favorite tip of them all, fasting. And I still do this now in all of my cuts. Let's say I wake up at 5, right? And I don't have my first meal at 10. 5 hours where I can do a lot of my work and it pushes my first meal late. That way I can eat more of my food in the evening time. It is a fucking game changer, this trick. Training. So the split that I did, that helped with my recovery, because obviously as you get lean, as you're on a diet for so long, it can come across with a lot of fatigue. So I did push, pull, rest, legs, push, rest. So it was just push, pull, legs, but just done in 2 days or 1 day off. So let's say, for example, I do push, pull, rest, legs, push, rest, pull, legs, rest, push, pull, rest. So I do it in that process. And again, having that extra rest day on the low amounts of food, fuck me, did it help. No drop sets. So I wasn't a knobhead with just chucking in loads of drop sets, especially as you get quite lean, food's quite low. You can only have so much amount of fuel before you overly work yourself and you just don't progress. Improved my execution. This is something that I actually improved massively in my cuts, and it caused me to still build muscle in this phase. Is actually having a coach improve my execution. Then that way, obviously, I can still build muscle whilst in a deficit. Hypertrophy movements. So again, stay away from the bench press, barbell squatting, something that's going to give me the most stimulus for the movement that I've done. So I was just doing hack squat, Smith machine, etc. Also provides a little bit less fatigue. Deload every 10 weeks. Again, just so I don't run it into burnout, as you would say, or just so I can keep my lifts progressing and keep my body functioning. I chucked in a deload every 10 weeks. What is deload? For me, what I do for deload is I just take 3 to 5 days off the gym. Just doing a small amount of steps, a small amount of cardio. For someone else, what they can always do is still train, but just leave like 3-4 reps in reserve. I cannot do that. That's not fun to me. I would rather go to the gym and just train hard, or not go to the gym at all. That's what I'm like. But you have 2 ways. But deload, what it is, you kind of just give your body a break from going to the gym. Steps. With the steps, right, I started on 10K. I only worked my way up to around 12 to 14K, but this was plenty, right? Plus the 20 to 25 minutes of cardio per day. Again, I started on 20, pulled my way up to 25. I was doing that per day. So that, again, 25 times by 7 is around 175 minutes of cardio weekly, which is it's very close to 3 hours of cardio per week, which is, again, is still a lot of cardio. But again, I started on 10K, started on 20 minutes cardio per day, and I worked my way up to 12K, 25 minutes cardio per day. And that was fine for me. I didn't get sloppy with the cardio, so I didn't just get on the bike and got lazy. I still kept my heart rate high. That means I'm still burning a good amount of calories even when the deficit got hard. So where a lot of you go wrong is you get deep into your deficit, it starts getting difficult, you just get lazy, which actually means you burn less calories. And then I did my cardio fasted. So this again is a game changer because wake up, did my cardio in the morning because it's not the rest of my day. It's out the way then. I don't have to worry about it. If I do it first in the morning, because to be honest, sometimes cardio can get a bit fucking boring. If you get it out of the way, it's done, it's dusted, and you can crack on for the rest of your day. So I have just brought out my new ebook, which has plenty of more stuff that will help you get leaner over the winter time. Just make sure you comment below on this video with the fire emoji and I'll send it to you. Again, if you like this, make sure you subscribe and I shall see you lot in a bit.